Not one. Yes, two. Coming again at you with another video. If this is your first time here, I appreciate you for clicking on the video. Please hit the like button. It's the least you could do. If you're feeling generous, subscribe to the channel. And if you like the content, subscribe to the channel. Also, if you have an opinion or you feel like there's other more signs that I missed out on, comment down below. If you're returning, thank you for returning. You know I greatly appreciate you. Let's get into it, man. We got 10 ways women sabotage relationships. Again, if you have any more that I missed out on, please comment down below. Ladies, if you're a female, you're watching this, and you would like me to do one on ways men sabotage relationships, because they do. Men do sabotage relationships as well. Comment down below and I'll give it to you. But that's only if enough women let me know that they want that video, okay? So let's get into it. Number one, they start stupid arguments. Women have a tendency to start stupid arguments, sometimes for no reason, sometimes for a major reason. But this is definitely a sign of a woman trying to sabotage a relationship. She doesn't want to be, with you anymore. Or she's possibly thinking about cheating, or she just doesn't feel. She may have lost respect for you. She may see you as lesser than her or on her level, whereas she once saw you above her. So she's going to start stupid arguments, which is also kind of like disrespecting you, because she knows the arguments have no base. You know what I'm saying? There's no morale behind the argument she's starting, but she's doing it for that, just to be petty. So, you know what I'm saying? When a woman does stuff like that, she has lost respect for you. I'm telling you right now, especially if she's never done it before. But if she's always been this type of woman to start stupid arguments, I don't even know why you got into a long-term serious relationship with her. So mainly I would say this for the fellas who your woman wasn't doing these type of things. But just, you have to notice this sign. If she wasn't always doing it before, petty stuff like, oh, you left a dish out of the sink by accident, or you didn't wash it, or you left your socks on the floor, you didn't put your clothes away, you know what I'm saying, and she normally wouldn't make a big deal about these things, and you know that she does, that may be one key sign that she's either getting fed up with you, already fed up with you, on a verge of cheating, or stressed out because of everything just falling on her between that, the kids, and whatever else she has going on. So just look out for that one sign. I don't want to spend too much time on that, but that's a sign to look out for. Starting stupid arguments. Number two, ways that women sabotage relationships is out late. Being out late. Coming, like she's out with the girls, or she's out with her sister, or whatever family member, and she's just out way too late. You know what I'm saying? She usually doesn't do this. Now she's starting to do this. Fellas, this is one major sign. You cannot just let this sweep under the rug. You can't be the type of dude to tell her how you feel, and then the next day or two you over it. Like it never happened. No. You have to put your foot down, fellas. You have to put your foot down. You can't let your woman walk all over you. And it's not about a superior thing, or you're better than her, or you know what I'm saying, or anything like that, or making her feel like she's beneath you, and nothing like that. It's just, as far as, you don't want this to become a habit, and her being out late, you know what I'm saying, when they say the freaks come out at night, that's a real thing. That's a real older statement. That's for men and women. The women freaks come out and the men freaks come out. If she's in a relationship with you, there's no reason for her to be out at night. There's dudes that rob people, you know what I'm saying, that grape women, dudes that are out looking for women that they can get their number and sleep with them one night stands, whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's just no reason for her to be out, late at night. Especially if she has kids, you know what I'm saying, the guy has to work, or she's just in a relationship with you. So that's a sign to look out for, fellas. You have to, again, put your foot down, nip it in the bud, tell her this is unacceptable. You cannot let this happen again. If this happens again, then, you know what I'm saying, we're going to have to talk about you going your way and me going my way, all right? So number three, a third way that women sabotage relationships is telling you she's at one place and you find out she's at or was at another, which is also lying to you. Another thing that is unacceptable, and you have to put your foot down. She can't tell you she was over here and then you find out she's over here. I don't care if both places are with females. I don't care if both places are harmless. I don't care if she was telling you she was only going to the grocery store, she ends up at her sister's house. She was going to her aunt's house, she ends up at her grandmother's house. You need to know these things. And it's not because you're treating her like a child or anything like that. It's just because of, God forbid, something goes wrong. You know what her last location she told you she was at. You know who she was with. And you know she's being honest with you. You know, women don't like liars. That's all. Listen, if you tune into any dating show, if you ever witness a speed dating and a question comes up, what are your deal breakers? Give me your 5 deal breakers you're asking a woman. A liar, I don't like liars. That's gonna come up because women are used to being lied to by men. But women will never admit how much they lie to. Women will never admit how much they have lied to men, because they do it all the time, and they could be very good at it, very manipulative. So no, we're not accepting this. We're not accepting that you told me you was at one place and you end up at another. That's misleading, and you're a liar. Okay. So number 4. Number 4 is a big one. This happens to a lot of you guys, and you just accept it. You know what I'm saying? You continue to be in a relationship with her. You don't be stern in your conversation, telling her that it's not acceptable, that you are not okay with it. Telling her friends or family your personal issues, your problems. When you have a disagreement, when you're behind on bills, when maybe maybe you couldn't get it up that night, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it was, that night that went wrong, you couldn't get it up. Or you're not sleeping with her as much as you were. A lot of women like to gossip. They love gossip. They love telling people their business. They love telling their family your business. Whether it's their parents, whether it's a close friend. No. Do not tell them our business. It is none of our business. Because a lot of time, family and friends like to hold that stuff over your head. Especially if you had a certain disagreement. Now you got your friends mad at your man or your husband. Now you got your parents mad at your man or your husband. Now when he shows up with you to certain functions, they're giving him the side, they're looking at him like, why? They're not shaking his hand, or you know what I'm saying? They're not offering a beer every time. Your mom will always offer her a beer. Your mom, she don't offer me a beer. Because some people, they can't fake the funk. Some people aren't great actors, great actresses. Some people can't pretend that they like you. You know what I'm saying? So 9 times out of 10, your significant other, he's going to notice. Man, people's acting different. I feel like they whispering, I feel looking at me, laughing. I feel like they talk about my back. Oh, nobody, they haven't said anything to me since I got here. What's going on? Are they okay? So don't do it, ladies, because you put yourself and your other half in an uncomfortable situation. And then it may come to a point where he feels like he has to separate himself. Listen, I don't want to go to no more functions anymore. Now you show up to the function by yourself. You show up to friends' functions and family functions by yourself, and everybody else has their partner, but you don't have yours. Why? Because you couldn't keep your mouth shut. So don't do it, ladies. Keep your personal business. Keep what's under your roof. It's no one else's business. Okay? Because it could come to bite you in the butt so many ways. Let's move on to number 5. The 5th way women sabotage relationships is by overspending. Fellas, if you are married, if you or have a live-in girlfriend, you have a joint account. Sometimes you have a joint account and then you have your own account. But still, she done spent her personal account. Now she's taken out of the joint account. The joint account is for bills and a mortgage, and for the kids, daycare. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you go half on towards something. Whatever you put in, you both are putting in towards that in that account, even though you have your own accounts. She done spent up hers. Now she's taken out of the joint account. Now you have to come out of your own personal and add to the joint account. Because of her overspending on whatever it is. How many Amazon deliveries, her bad shopping habit, her overeating habit. She may not even finish all the food, but she just orders I have to have lunch from this place. I love this place, it's so good. Whatever it is. You can't accept overspending, especially in the times we live in. Times are tough right now. Every dollar, dime, red cent counts. It all counts. Especially when you have kids, you have to think about their future. You can't be a selfish parent. If you were a selfish person and you are a selfish parent in 2024 going into 2025, wow. Just insane with the way the economy is. People can't afford to spend normally for necessities. So how are you overspending? How are you? Yes, listen, come close, fella. Come close, my boy. How are you letting her overspend? Why are you letting her overspend in the times we're in? When everything is so tough, people can barely afford toilet tissue to wipe their behind with. Some people are stealing rolls of toilet tissue from work and bringing it home because they can't afford to go to the store and get it. Some people are taking leftovers from food because their job offers, food. They don't throw it out. They're taking that home to eat because they can't afford to get all the groceries. Some people are borrowing money here, borrowing money there from this family member, from this person, because they're behind on their rent. They're behind on a very important bill. And she's out here overspending. Crazy. We can't let that happen. You can't go broke behind her overspending on stuff she doesn't need. I guarantee you most of that stuff she's getting, she doesn't even need. All right, fellas? So don't let it happen. I don't want this to be a long video. We already at number 5. We got 5 more to go. So let's move on. Let's go to number 6. This again is for if you have kids with her. Disciplining the kids. When you tell her the kids one thing and she tells the kids another, you can't let this happen. You both have to be on the same page. If you tell them they're grounded for a week, they have to be grounded for a week. If you tell them they can't have ice cream, they can't have ice cream. If you tell them they can't sleep over their friend's house, she can't go ahead and say, "Oh, I'll drop you off." No. If you tell, "Oh no, we can't afford that video game," she should not be going and taking her credit card, opening another credit card, and going and buying that video game for him. She should not be going to buy that bike for her, whatever it is. It happens. It happens in a lot of families. It happens with a lot of couples. A lot of women will go and open another credit card or another purchase onto that credit card. When you just had a conversation about getting it down, or you just got it down, trying to get your credit right, and now she'll put another purchase because the kids are crying, "Boo-hoo, I want this, I need this." Because you feel bad. Because daddy told him that you can't afford it. But I still have more of a limit on my credit card. We can afford it. Why would he tell you that? Because he's thinking about the future. He's thinking smart. You're not. You're thinking about right now. You're about to purchase that for your child off of emotion. That's what a lot of women do. Not off the long run financially. "Oh, what is this? I got to pay it off. If I don't pay this on the interest. We were just talking about get it down. We want to do this. We want to buy another car. Come on. Daddy said you're grounded. You're on punishment. I'm taking you off. I'm taking you. Let's go get some ice cream." Why are you taking her to get ice cream? I just told her she was on punishment. She was bad at school. She told Miss Rachel to go F herself because she heard her friend Ty say it. And I told you stop letting her hang out with Ty, but you going behind my back and she's hanging out with Ty while I'm at work. But you taking her to go get ice cream after she just swore at Miss Rachel in school. Come on. Can't let it happen. And that's why I feel like you have to have all these type of conversations, these detailed conversations with these women before you lay down with them, unprotected. Before, as a married couple or a solid couple, have kids. Ask them these things. See how they treat their siblings. You could just tell what type of person they are if they're going to be too lenient with children before you even lay down with them. You could tell. But you fellas be ignoring the signs. But when this type of stuff happens, you have to nip it in the bud right away. You have to. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You both have to be on the same page when it comes to disciplining your kids. And when it comes to telling your kids no. All right? So let's go to number 7. Number 7 is letting your woman dress provocatively. Now, again, these are signs how women sabotage relationships. So when you see her starting to do these things and she was never dressed in this way before, she's trying to sabotage. She's putting herself out there. She's letting other fellas know she's available. She's on the market. And it may not even be her letting them know she's available relationships-wise. She's just available to open them legs, to get her cheeks busted. Because women are not stupid, especially in today's times. Women know that men are not going for the okie doke. Okay? Most men nowadays are just trying to hit. Women know this. Women knew this. Women know that as a man, when we approach you, if we know nothing about you, if we didn't meet you from a friend, or we didn't work together, or had some class together, went to school together, if I'm approaching you just off a humbug, it's because I found you physically attractive. So once she starts dressing provocatively, she knows other men are going to find her physically attractive and they're going to approach her. And if she's doing this with you, 9 times out of 10, she's dressing this way without you. And even if she's doing it with you, it's even more disrespectful. So you just got to be aware. You gotta right away, as soon as you see it. As soon as you see her starting to wear something she wouldn't wear, it's making her butt show a little bit more, or cleavage, or, showing her tattoos, a tattoo that's kind of in a secret area or whatever, maybe on her side stomach or her belly or something like that. Hey, I noticed you're starting to wear. You never wore that type of shirt. You never wore those type of pants. You never dressed like that. You got your cheeks showing. What's going on? Why you dressing like that? See her response. See what she says. And women will give themselves away quick. As a man, you'll know by her response whether she's trying to play you, whether she's trying to play with you. You tell her, don't play with me. Go ahead and change now. And if you have any more of those type of clothes, get rid of them. You want to be single? Is that what you're doing? These are all the ways you can approach her. Oh, so you want to be single now because you're revealing yourself. And if she tells you, oh, you're being insecure, oh, you're being over dramatic, you're overreacting, it's getting nice out, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Nah, you wasn't dressing like that before. I'm not stupid. I got you. All right. So we got what we got? 3 more. We got 3 more. We almost done. So, no, yeah, 3 more. So 8, number 8. The 8th way women sabotage relationships is tracking you. You find out she's tracking you. See, when a woman's tracking you, it's because she wants to know your whereabouts, meaning she doesn't believe where you say you are, or she may think that you're sneaking around doing something else after you say where you are. So now she's tracking you. And more than likely, she's doing that. She's never done it before. She's doing her own dirt. When somebody's trying to dig and fish for stuff, and you haven't given them any reason as of recent or in the past to do anything like that, they're probably doing dirt them damn selves. And it's just weird. It's just weird to be tracking somebody. Like, I'm not your child. Why are you tracking me? I'm not your property. Why are you? I'm not a dog. You track a dog. Some people put microchips in their dogs. Some people, the leashes may have chips in them where to keep a hold of their dog. I'm not some AI robot. I'm not a package. You can't track me. I'm not a package. That's weird. But a lot of women do that type of stuff. And it may be because you cheated in the past, or you told her you're going to cheat, or you may be giving her the silent treatment, or giving your ass to kiss at the moment, or whatever it is to make her want to do it, or she's just being crazy, or maybe her friend is doing it, or or somebody she talked to is doing it to their baby daddy, or she's seen something on TV. For whatever reason, it's just weird. It's not okay, and it should make you suspicious. Her being suspicious enough to want to do that should make you suspicious about her. No, we're not doing that tracking stuff, okay? So number 9, we almost done. Number 9, 9th way women sabotage relationships is messy, super messy. She was once cleaning the house. Now she's just messy, leaving her clothes everywhere, not finishing her water bottles. You find them on the side of the bed, here, there. Hair all behind the toilet seat, hair on the sink, hair on the floor. Dirty Q-tips on the floor, leaving her tampons exposed. Leaving dishes in the sink. Leaving her towel on the bathroom floor. Filling up her. Say you each got a separate trash, because I know me and my in the bedroom, me and my woman, she has her own small trash near her nightstand. I have my own. Filling her trash all the way up to the top. Whatever it is, just being super messy. She's trying to sabotage a relationship. She's trying to push you away, however way she can. And fellas, another reason why we got one more to go, but another reason why I'm making this video is because some women Some, not all, but some women are too scared to actually come out and tell you they don't want to be with you no more. Maybe you've been high school sweethearts. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you've been together for years, for a long time, maybe since college. And she don't know how to tell you. She don't want to break your heart. So they do these little things to try to make you want to leave, to try to get you fed up. So when it's all said and done and they have to explain to family or friends or whatever, it was your fault. You left. I didn't tell you to leave. And you're going to be like, yeah, but you were doing all these things and I told you to stop doing them. You just started acting different. You weren't the same woman I once married. That's what you're going to say. At the end of the day, you still left. You didn't try to work it out. Your family, her friends, your friends are going to say, damn, man, you didn't think about counseling? You couldn't work it out, man? I mean, the stuff you're saying, dude, is not a big deal. Yes, it is. Everything I name on this list is a big deal. It is a big enough deal if it keeps happening over and over and over and she won't change for you to leave. Who cares what they said? Your peace, your mind, your peace of mind, but your peace of mind, body, and soul is what matters over anything else. All right? And when you have a peace of mind, body, and soul, your children will as well. So let's get into the last one. Last and final way a woman sabotage a relationship is sacrifices. She knows you play ball with the fellas pretty often. That's what you do when it starts to get nice out. You may even join a little league, like an adult league. Or around fall time, you join a softball league, baseball league, whatever it is. Hockey, whatever sport. You know you're not professional, but you have a group of friends that, you know what I'm saying, still have love. Because there's a lot of soccer, whatever. There's a lot of tournaments that go on. There's a lot of tournaments on the side with grown men, from soccer to football to baseball, basketball. And a lot of it involves prize money. It could be a lot of teams, and sometimes they go on the road. There's a lot of these little teams. If you do your research and if you know somebody who knows somebody, you can find this stuff out. But some dudes are involved in these things. You know, even if it's playing golf, some dudes take golf very serious when it gets nice out. They may be playing golf for hours, fishing, whatever you're doing. The fact that you have that hobby and you're consistent with it once it gets nice out, oh, you got to sacrifice for me. You got to let me do this. You got to let me do that. I want to go out with my friends on a weekend. I want to go do this. I want to go to this concert. Why? Just because I have my hobby that I love and adore, now all of a sudden you want to do these things? But you knew this. She knew this from the beginning. This was your love, your desire, your passion. And she accepted it. She was okay with it. You had a conversation. Now all of a sudden you got to sacrifice to let her do things that she was never doing. And it feels like she's just doing it because it's your time to do what you got to do. No, we're not playing that game. We're not playing that tit for tat game. We're not playing this, I got to sacrifice because you sacrifice. No. Especially because most of you men that have these hobbies, especially because most of you men that have these hobbies are providers. Most of you provide and pay majority of the bills. And she may or may not work or barely work, or her money is her money type of thing. No, I'm not. I sacrifice the most. There's no reason why I should have to sacrifice in that way for you to start doing weird stuff, being weird. Going here, going there, where you never was that type of female. And even if you were that type of female, no, it stops now. Because a lot of you dudes are married, you have kids. You're a mother. There's no going to concerts. There's no going out with your friends, going to bars or going here, going. No, none of that. You're a mom now. All that shit stops. You had your fun. My hobby is my hobby. I'm the provider. I told you from the beginning. And it is what it is. If you don't like it, we can separate. I'll still take care of my son. And I'll find another woman, somebody else, who won't, backtrack or try to switch up. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, because I know we have a couple ladies that may want to watch this, to troll or watch this just to see what I'm talking about. But yeah, fellas, go back through all the reasons I said, all the reasons and ways how women sabotage relationships. If you forgot, you know what I mean. You want to keep this in your arsenal, or keep in the back of your head, or saved in your phone. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Don't let it be too late. Knowing these signs will definitely help you. Help you know what she's on, you know, what type of time she's on. You know what I'm saying? Help you not get cheated on. Help STD not be brought back to you. Possibly something you can't get rid of. Just want to help you guys, all right? So comment down below. If I missed any points, comment them down below. Let me know. Hit the like button again. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace and love.